This is the card we're going to be making today. It lays down, it fits into a regular envelope, and it sits up like this. But it looks like this. What do you think? And then on the inside, I just put a white piece and cut it out. So, it's a little bit more challenging, but hopefully I can make you understand and get through this. I have been out for over a week with a cold and laryngitis and stomach flu. I've just been the lucky one to get everything, apparently. So, it's gone through the whole family. Sorry. When I talk, I cough. So hopefully I won't do too much. I keep taking coffee, a warm beverage to help. So if I stop, that's why I'm doing it. This is 5.5 by 8.5, and I cut it at, you have to cut it this side. No, this side. At 3.5 inches. And you cut it from 1 1/4 to 6 1/4. And then I flipped it this way. Doesn't matter. You have to start down with the fat side closest to you and the 1 1/4 inch here. So I'm scoring it at 1 1/4 from the cut line. And I hope I've got all the way to the cut line, but I don't want to get my head into the camera. Now I'm moving it to 2 1/4, doing the same thing. 3 1/4, doing the same thing. 4 1/4, doing the same thing. And then I'm going all the way to 6 1/4. So I have it scored. And at the 4 1/4, I went all the way across so that I can fold the card in half. Does that make sense? But when this goes up, this one goes down. And then these just line up so easily. Just like that. Only I did it the wrong way, this way. The side step for this card needs to be on the right-hand side. Oh, and I'm going to show you how to do the inside. I took this at 1 3/4, and I cut from 2 inches down. And then I turned it around and put this at 2 inches, and I went up here and cut it. So now this fits right inside there. Now I can put that aside. So I get my bone folder out and I line these up. And then you have to do this side too. You can go like this if you want, so that it gets, but it needs to look like this, not like this. So for this, I cut 5/8 inch off here, and then I cut a 2-inch strip, and I cut this 4 inches. So I cut off like 5 inches or something like that. 5/8 of an inch or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how much it was. I did it in increments because I always wanted to start down here. So I cut this section, and then I cut this section. So it is 3.5 inches by 1 1/8. Then I took the next section, and this is 7/8. And then I took the next section. Boys, I can't talk today. And it is 1 7/8. So that's done. We'll put this back up here. Bring in my horse and sleigh and my black Memento ink. So I'm going to stamp this down here. And I'm using on my piercing mat because it gives it such a better image when I do that. So now I'm going to get out my blends. I have them all over here, tucked away, because they clog up my desk. So this is dark Misty Moonlight, and I use that on his coat. And I used, let me see, this is the, I don't want to use that yet. This is SU 800, and I did the feathers down here with that. And I did his mane and tail. Just like that. And then I went over it with light Pecan Pie. Just a little bit. Now, what I did was I took the light basic black and I did his hoofs, and I just basically dotted where it was. They are just like that. This I did in early espresso marker and the reins. The horse was done in light and dark pecan pie. The sleigh was done in real red, light and dark. Let me see. That's the hats, I believe, were in light. Yes. The light Night of Navy. and her coat was done in light Night of Navy. Then I took my light Balmy Blue and I colored in the entire quilt blanket. That tip has been damaged. Like that. Now you can color in, whoopsie, the blanket as a patchwork. Don't have to, but you can color it in with your different colors of blue, and then it will be all done. Then you cut it out, and through the magic of television, I have everything done. Just like that. So what I'm going to do now, I stamped the Merry Christmas, cut it out, and then I stamped it on blue, so hopefully it will show up better than that one. But both were cut out. I did 3 of these in Boho Blue. I'll show you. One of the tree, and that's in Early Espresso. 2 of this in Pecan Pie, and I used that, and I used this, and I did it in Basic Gray. The one I have is in Smoky Slate, but I changed it to Basic Gray. And then I took the dies. This is the horse die. This is for the tree. This is for this one. But this one right here is this beautiful branch kind of thing. And I did 3 of those. So get that out of the way. And I took the Merry Christmas, this beautiful font here from Stars at Night. Okay, so now we just have to assemble. Oh, no, we don't. We have to get the Boho Blue. And we're going to put Sky behind. Yeah, I only need 2 of these. My grandson was helping me, so he wanted to, I want to do another one. So we did another one. So I'm just going in the background with this, and I'm going to hit it at spots and not in others, so that it looks like a sky. Sky and clouds behind there. Just like that. And this one gets the Early Espresso marker. I could have used the blend too, but I thought I would just use the marker. I had it out for something, so it just easier just to use it. There we go. Now I am cutting the end of this off, just like that, because I don't want it that long. It's too long for what I want, where I want to put it. Okay, so now we're going to see if we can find get this stuff out of the way. That will help. There. Put my bone folder away. Here we go. Oh, I need the gray. Here. let's do this before we start assembling. This is light bubble bath, and I'm just doing the ear and the nose. You probably won't be able to see this in the video, but I know it's there. Sorry about that. I'm doing much better than I kind of thought I would. As you can see, mine is in smoky slate, and this is the reason why I wanted to do it in basic gray, because it's hard to distinguish the outline from the smoky slate light, just like that. Because this one is the basic gray, and you can see it. Put that over there for later. So I think we can get going. So if you open it up, it's probably going to be easier for right now. This is the beautiful Horse and Sleigh Designer Series paper. That is absolutely stunning this year. Oh my goodness, I love this paper. No, don't do that to me. Now, where am I? What did I do? I think I cut that wrong. I did. I cut it wrong. Well, I'm going to get here and get this going. And I want it to line up with this right here. There, you have to miss every other one. My goodness. So, because I cut this wrong, I am going to put it up here. I didn't cut enough either. This is cut at 3 3/8 because it's 3 3.5 across. So no big deal. There was extra paper. I could have got it right, but apparently sorry. Now, when you put this down here, you're never going to see that because you're going to have this and this. I'm kind of intertwining them. Now, I'm going to put this one up a little bit higher so it doesn't go all the way to the ground. And you have to measure where, so about there, so I keep the glue down below. I almost did it. Oh my goodness. So I'm keeping it down here. And this one is going in there, so I'm going to use my, actually if I can find my tweezers, it will be easier to do. And I'm only going up so far. No, I could go up a little bit higher. Go up to here, I think. There. Whoopsie. I have my glue on my hands as well as glue on the tree. Okay. So now I need to get dimensionals. My mini dimensionals for my bunny. And I'm putting one on his butt. Yeah, sure I am. How come it's... Well, that's weird. I've never had that happen before. That the... Because the backing is there, but apparently it's not. Oh, here. But apparently it's not. I don't know. I don't get it. But doesn't matter. I just have to pull this one. Now this one's sticky. I'm gonna put it here, and because it's white and it's behind, you don't notice it. Now put this back. And now I'm putting this right here at the edge. Yep, that's good. He's leaping through the air. And this tree is getting the glue on this side. And I'm going to make sure that the tree is right along that shapers, so that it's attached right along that edge. Now I don't want it right on the ground because the horse and carriage are coming through here, but I want it behind the horse and carriage. And the horse and carriage is not dimensional. I did the bunny, but not the other. So, wow, dead skin flew. Now the sleigh can get the glue all over it, but the horse, you have to watch how far up you put it. So I'm just going to do it the bottom half so that I'm safe. I don't know exactly where it's going to go, but if I do it in the bottom half, I'm sure I'm okay. go. Now, get my bone folder here again. And make sure these are really crease good so that it sits up. Now I am taking off most of this like that, and this is going to go right beside the bunny, so I don't have a lot of glue, just the very bottom. Just like that. And this one is going over here. So it is getting glue just on the bottom too. Making sure it's standing up straight. I don't want a tree that's leaning over. There we go. There we go. So what do you think of my card? Now we have to put this in the center. And this fits in here perfectly. This is a 5 1/4 by 4, and that's a normal size to put on the inside. There we go. So what do you think of my horse and sleigh side step card? Oh, I haven't put my Merry Christmas on yet. There. Isn't that pretty? I love this set so much. It is stunning. Now I've got to find my envelope and make sure I have my paper inside so that I can do my bunny in my basic gray. And he's leaping into the air. And here I'm going to do my smoky slate light. Whoops, I'm going to do the bubble bath light first. And doing that ear and the nose. And then it's just basically color it in. You could do light and dark on this, but I figured it's the envelope. I'm not going to bother doing that. But isn't it cute? You could also do like a Merry Christmas on this or something like that. Let's do that. There we go. And the envelope is done. So, what do you think of my card? Now that I've finally got back again doing stuff, it has been crazy. First Saphira came down with it, then Dominic, then Kristen, then me, then Bill, and then Tay finally. And Bill got the stomach flu with it, then Tay got the stomach flu, and then I got the stomach flu after I'd been having the cold. Oh, it's been a week and a half that I've been kind of really feeling miserable. But anyways, I'm better now and I can talk. There was several days I couldn't say a word. It just grunted, and when I did that, I coughed. So I am so sorry. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment what you think of this sidestep card. Thanks for being here. Bye now.